What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Prolific Reptiles. Today's video, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing I did with Phantom enclosure. I don't know if you guys saw that previous video. We just went ahead and we moved everything around. We cleaned up the substrate, but that's exactly what we're gonna do with this one right here. You guys see it's all dirty all over the place and it looks so freaking dry in there. And look at how crusty it looks in there. So we're gonna go ahead and spice it up. I got some substrate right here that we're gonna be using. Let's get straight to it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out Gilbert. I'll go ahead and give you guys a little update on him. I'll put him up close on the camera. I'm gonna go ahead rescape the whole enclosure. It doesn't look too bad. I don't know if I'm gonna add stuff, remove stuff. We'll see how it goes. It's pretty dirty in there and it's very, very dry in there. I have only peat moss in there at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and put some cypress mulch in there. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull him out real quick. And big and this small little cork bark. So I don't know if you guys can see him. You guys, how his body sticks out of it. I need to go ahead and get him a little bit bigger cork hollows. But there he is, guys. Let me go ahead and try to pull him out real quick. All right, guys, so here's Gilbert. Huge gopher snake. This guy is head albino. He is a retired breeder. He was breeding with the guy that I actually got him from. We got this guy like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I think, at the Reptile Expo in Robstown. This guy is pretty chill for being part of the Pituophis family. He only really hisses at me when he's going through shed. Look at him, guys. Such a beautiful snake. Biggest snake I have here in the room. And yeah, guys, just want to give you guys a quick update on Gilbert. He's friendly, like I said. It's just when he's going through shed or when it's a little rainy outside, he does act up a little bit. But most of the times, he's pretty chill. I could just reach in and grab him. He doesn't really hiss at me or anything like that. He does rattle his tail a lot. But there he is, guys. Now, let me just go ahead and put in that cypress mulch in and go ahead and remodel his home. And I'll show you guys once it's finished. Guys, so I went ahead and I finished up the enclosure. Check it out. It looks a lot more alive in there, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really like how dry it looked in here. So right now it looks a little bit vibrant because of all the misting I did. It'll eventually dry out. But I still like the way the mulch made the substrate pop. I think he's gonna look a lot more better in here. We don't have him in here yet. I just went ahead and literally just switched the hides around. I added one more plant that I had over there. Went ahead, we cleaned this water bowl, added some new fresh water in there. Now let's go ahead and introduce him back into this enclosure and hopefully he likes it. All right, guys, so we finally moved the Gilbert back into his new and improved enclosure. Check it out, guys. It looks a lot more humid in there, a lot more not crusty, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty happy with how it came out. Like I said, I only moved around a couple hides and I added one more plant, which is up there. It was just laying around, so I went ahead and I threw it in there. I'm very happy with how it looks. The substrate looks more alive now. It doesn't look all crusty and dry. So right now he's in his little hide. You guys can kind of see him up there. I'll go ahead and record him, exploring once he comes out. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a few clips that I recorded the other day. I was actually going ahead and cleaning Diablo's enclosure, and I actually gave a little quick update on the insularis right here. So it's a whole different day. So this is it for this video, but don't click off the video just yet. We got some more clips coming in, guys. So hopefully you guys like how this one came out. Let's go ahead and jump to the next video. All right, guys, so this is the enclosure. Let me go ahead and open it up real quick. As you guys see, this guy's been moving everything around like crazy. This guy's water bowl in here. We're gonna go ahead and take that out, clean it up. We have Diablo back there. He has a lot of little burrows everywhere, so I'm just gonna go ahead and level everything out. He went ahead and he dug out his hide right there and just make it look nice and clean for him in here. Let me go ahead and take him out. Hopefully he's acting pretty chill today. Let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Diablo out. I'm gonna use this little small hook right here since he's not too big. But before I even do that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take out all these little branches right here, just so he doesn't have a lot of things, so where he can like hook himself and stuff. Now this guy's actually looking pretty thick.
What do you mean by that?
All right, guys, so this is Diablo. This is my trans Copperhead. I had him here for about almost 2 years now, going on 2 years. These guys do have a hemotoxic venom. He is a viper, so he does see heat. There he is. He's about 2 years old now, going on 3 years old already. Had him for quite a while now, since he was a little baby. Just look at this beautiful copperhead, guys. Does look a little bit dirty because of the dirt. You know, he's been, like I showed you guys, been burning around and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean his enclosure out, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the blue insularis. All right, guys, so his enclosure's clean. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take him out, put him up here so you guys can check him out a little bit better. Go ahead and open the enclosure up. You guys, like I was saying, little copperhead, the first actual venomous snake. You guys see his little body right here. This guy's been getting so thick for us. Look at this, all the girth around his body. He's been growing amazing for us. Like I said, I had this guy for almost 2 years now. He takes down frozen thawed fuzzies, captive bred copperhead. I don't know too much about his parents. I don't know, those guys were captive bred as well. I was actually going to get a pair of these guys, but I ended up just getting the male. These guys are ovoviviparous species. So what that means, guys, is that the female actually incubates the eggs in her body and they give live birth. So I didn't want to go ahead and just one day wake up and see a lot of little baby copperheads. Looks a little dull right now. Like I said, he is a little dirty from all the burrowing he's been trying to do. I can't wait till he's actually a little bigger. I think these guys get, if I'm not mistaken, 3 to 4 feet long, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure on that. Don't quote me on that. I have seen some other people, including my local zoo, where these guys actually get homed with transpeckles rat snakes and other species of rattlesnakes. So I do want to go ahead and cohab 2 different species. Maybe my transpeckles rat snake that I have up here, obviously get a big enough enclosure where these guys can get away from each other. I do need to do a lot more research before I go ahead and attempt something like that. Both of these snakes are from the same case, transpeckles rat snake and transpeckles copperhead. The rat snake is doing amazing. I'll go ahead and give you guys an update on her. I don't really show her much on the channel, but I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick update on her. I really like educating people about this guy. Every time someone comes over to my room, I go ahead and I show people this snake right here. They are a little scared of it, you know. I don't blame them. It is venomous. The question that I usually get asked is, how long will it take for this snake to kill you? Now, these snakes right here in particularly, they don't really kill people with their venom. They usually just give you a little bit of a necrosis, swelling on the bite location. Unless you have an allergic reaction and stuff like that, then you might die, but it's not highly likely with this species. Just look at him, guys. Beautiful copperhead. Now let's go ahead and put him back into his enclosure. All right, guys, there he goes into his little hide right there. Now, you guys notice this guy did not try to strike at me, not once. He was just more curious about where he was at. He had a bunch of little poops behind that plant right there. So I think I found his toilet. I went ahead and I cleaned his little glass as well. So now it looks crystal clean in there. Diablo, my copperhead. Now let's go ahead and move on over here. Like I said, I was gonna go ahead and show you guys a little rat snake real quick. Let me go ahead and take her out. She's been doing amazing. Her name is Nero, transpeckles rat snake. You guys can kind of see her already. That's her little usual hiding spot. But let me go ahead and pull her out real quick. All right, guys, so this is Nero, my transpeckles rat snake. I never really thought about owning a transpeckles rat snake. Just came upon her and I really like her little patterns. Let me go ahead and get a close up on her. Look at her little patterns, guys. How you can see, like, just those nice black saddles going down her body and those little googly eyes she has. Let me see if I can get her face close up on the camera. But yeah, guys, this is a snake that I want to actually eventually cohab with a Diablo. Like I said, these guys are from the same exact habitat. It's just a dream that I have, you know what I'm saying, cohabiting different species, especially snakes. And like I said, hopefully we're successful with it. And yeah, guys, it's just a little quick update on Nero, my transpeckles rat snake. Let's go ahead and put her back into her enclosure and continue on with the blue insularis. All right, guys, so this is my blue insularis pit viper. Hopefully she turns around. There she is, guys. Been feeding her frozen thawed pinkies, and she's been taking them down like crazy. One of my favorite snakes here in the reptile room. I do eventually plan on getting more arboreal vipers, little squams, you know, eyelash vipers, wagglers vipers, things like that. But she's been doing great for us, guys. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on her, because I haven't really showed her since those last couple of videos that I did on her. She's been calming down, you know. She used to be a very, very scary snake. Now she's been doing great for us. Look at her, look at her, look at her. This is a female, guys. I'm just so in love with her, guys. Such a beautiful snake to have here in the reptile room. She's getting a little bit close to my hand. She tried to bite the tongs. You guys saw that. But there she is, guys. Just giving you guys a quick update on her. Let's go ahead and put her back into her enclosure. All right, guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. We're almost at 700 subscribers. And before I even go, I want to go ahead and show you guys Gamora real quick. It was successful. The last video, you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But I think that was the actual problem, that why she wasn't perching on that. The vines were actually disturbing it. Doing great, guys. Looking beautiful. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing, like the video, comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
G at the best tropics. And she on my skinny jeans, I'm a hot topic. And she asked my sign, I say stop it. I'ma keep going up like I used to rock it. Life in the fast lane, no.